Hey everyone, Barbara McClintock here. I'm going to read my book, Vroom, to you in my very own Vroomy little sports car. So let's hop in and start reading. Okay, so we're in the car, strapped in with our seatbelt, and we are ready to take off reading. Vroom by Barbara McClintock, that's me. One evening, Annie put on her helmet, which I took off because it was a little hard to read with the helmet on. Sorry, folks. And her gloves, hopped into her car, and took off. Look at that. She's blasting out of her bedroom window, flying along over the yard. Oh my gosh. It was a fine evening for a drive, and here is Annie just barreling along the road over a flat ground. This is a lot like where I grew up in North Dakota. But she's going along in this flat. The road was straight and flat. But she's getting a little tired of going along a straight, flat road. So what do you think is coming up on the horizon line? Something that is just the opposite of straight and flat. Until she reached the mountains. So that is very different. Where it was cold on top. So it's also very different than where she was. She's going up, and she'll be going down into a place that is not cold at all. So this is a story about opposites: flat, hilly, cold, hot. And it also is about time, where she's been, where Annie is now, and where she's going to be. So it's kind of a cool thing when you're traveling. But the desert was hot and dry. So there goes Annie speeding along, and all of these animals are looking at her like, what on earth is going on? There's a hawk and a coyote. There is a snake and a lizard, and over here is a mountain lion. So anyways, going on and on and on, but it's kind of getting a little too hot. So Annie drove through a cool, damp forest. Now in this picture, I wanted us to kind of be feeling like we're in a movie a little bit. So it's very different. It's a close-up of Annie, but from behind. And that means that we can see where she's been in her rear view mirror. There's the desert. Oops, this is the desert, sorry. The desert is here, but where is Annie? Because you're seeing the back of her head, you don't see where she is except in the rear view mirror. So Annie's barreling along, and she is coming up to, I wonder what this is. There aren't very many people in the forest, so she's going to a place that is just the opposite of that. She is leaving. She's going over a wide river, and look, you can see an eagle and a deer, and she's driving across a bridge into a city. And this is a little secret. My dad used to live in St. Louis, and this is the Mississippi River, which can be kind of brown. And she's heading to a city that is kind of a composite of a lot of different cities I've been in, and maybe that you've been in too. And into the city, there were lots of people. Look at that. She's like barreling along. There are buses and helicopters and planes, and she's going so fast, people's hats are flying off. And she's speeding along, but in a city with lots of people, you also have lots of traffic. Does Annie look very happy? I don't think so. So she's waiting and waiting and waiting, but I don't think think she's gonna wait too long. Annie drove fast. Look at this. She's speeding around all of these cars and barreling along. And she's just going really fast towards something over here. Stadium lighting. I wonder where she's going next. And faster. She's on a real racetrack. Look at that. She's speeding along. She's going fast, fast, fast. In fact, she has won first prize, but she doesn't even notice she's going so fast. But after driving so fast, she was getting a little tired. But soon she came to a familiar road. So she's going off of the racetrack here. Up. That led to a familiar house. So maybe you recognize this house from the beginning of the book. Can you guess where this is? She drove up a familiar set of stairs. Oh no, through a familiar living room. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this poor dad. His newspaper is blowing all over the place, and this little baby brother lost its bear, and this cat is just hanging on for dear life. Oh no. And the dog. This is really something. Annie applied her brakes. Oh my gosh, look at this really cool bedroom. There are all kinds of cars and flags, and I'm going to show you another little secret in here. See this poster? That is this car that we are sitting in right now. So there's Annie with her special bedroom with all kinds of car-related things. Speaking of cars, we are on a road, folks. Tomorrow would be another day for a drive. So Annie's getting tucked into bed, and this car looks like it's definitely been driven around a lot. And she's reading, of course, a book about cars. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed Vroom and spending time in my little car with me. Thanks. Bye-bye.